Hello, everyone. This is Nora with La Meta. I'm going to speak a little bit about finding the program that's the best fit for you. With graduate school, it is different than undergrad because when you apply for grad school, you're applying to their graduate office and you're also applying to the actual program. So the first thing we want to talk about is the program that you're applying for. So for instance, if you are interested in psychology, the University of Central Oklahoma, as our example, has a couple different programs in psychology. So thinking about what you want to do in the future or what particular area of psychology you're interested in is going to be your first step. That first step is going to be to start researching what's the best fit for you. Another thing you want to look at is the admission requirements. So different programs will require different things. Usually what is asked of a student is either their resume or their curriculum vitae. So their curriculum vitae is usually like a very detailed resume, and that's everything that has to do with your academic and professional development, and that will include conferences you went to, presentations that you did, any research you were working on, any volunteer experience that you had, any internships. All of that will be listed on your curriculum vitae. So that's one of the documents you want to start working on early. Another admission requirement is usually some type of exam. One of the most basic exams that are requested for graduate school is the GRE. So just how you have to take the ACT or SAT to apply to undergrad, different programs will require different types of exams. GPA is one of the things that they will definitely look at. And GPA, they look more closely at like the last semesters that you had as an undergrad. Many times students are concerned because their very first year of college, they were still adapting to being in college and maybe their GPA doesn't reflect what they're currently doing now. So don't worry about that. The main thing is you want to focus on those last semesters because that's what they are going to be looking at more closely. Another item that they might request would be a personal statement. Why do you want to pursue this program? Why are you interested in this particular area, for instance, of psychology? What can you contribute to the program? As in, based on your experience and your education, what can you share and what can you bring to the table for your peers that are in class with you? And then some letters of recommendation. And I highly encourage you to always ask for positive letters of recommendation. Ask your professors well ahead of time. And if you need 3 letters, ask 5 people because things will happen. So ask very, very early on and ask plenty of people so you have all the documents that you need ready. Also reaching out to graduate students. Many graduate students have their name and their email listed on the program page, and you can send them an email and just ask them a question about the program or what they're researching or what challenges they have. It becomes more accurate if it comes from a student because you will be a student in the program as well. So I encourage you that if that information is on the website, reach out to them. And then as a student, as a current student, make sure that you're meeting with your advisors. And if you already know that you want to pursue a master's or a doctoral program, meet with your advisors and see what recommendations they can give to you. And then once again, looking at what courses are required. So many students, for instance, want to go to medical school, and many of the courses required might not be a part of a biology program, for instance. So if you know you want to go to medical school and you know that you want to go to, for example, the OU Health Science Center, you want to look at what classes are required and take those courses before you even apply to make sure that you are prepared and that you are competitive to apply. And many of these programs only take a small number of applicants, especially programs like medical school. So you want to make sure that you have all the education already completed. If there's any prerequisites to be able to apply to your program, you want to have those already completed and have a grade for those. And you want to make sure that you have all the other items like your personal statement, letters of recommendation, GRE exam, if that is what the program requires, that you have all of that together.